What's good, y'all? You know who it is. It's your boy, Big Tank Hank, coming at you with another live stream. Well, tonight we got a special individual, Mr. Ricky from RB Animal Rescue. He's looking to make a difference, you know, in in the animal world, not just fish, but in all animals. We as people have a tendency sometimes we get these animals, man, and we don't do what we need to do as far as taking care of them. And people like Ricky come along with these big hearts, and full of compassion for these critters. And he's looking to take them in, and to take care of them, find them new homes, and maybe some other special things that he mentioned to me backstage. But with no delay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up. Oh, preface this. Y'all pardon my eyes. I don't have my peepers. So I'm gonna be looking like a blind man every now and then on here, squinting and carrying on. Oh, there we go. What's happening, sir? What's happening?
Yeah, nothing much. Trying to get comfortable here. Oh, all the dogs saw and scooted over towards me.
Like they knew it was showtime.
Yeah, you can see one of them right there. My oldest girl, Ewok.
Gotcha.
Found out
Look
the other
at her.
day she's got cancer.
Oh man. Oh man. How old is she?
She's 10, 11 years old.
Okay, okay.
Oh. Hello, everybody.
All right. Introduce yourself to him a little bit. Give him a little brief rundown. Then we gonna hit the chat and see who's in the house.
Okay, I'm Ricky from RB Animals Rescue, and I moved to North Carolina from Sarasota when I was 2 years old. So I've been here, 30 plus years. I've been in North Carolina, and it all started. The rescue all started with taking my aunt's dog in, February of 2018, and it just haven't stopped since.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you camera hog.
So did you have any fishing when you were young?
Yeah, on and off since I was 6 years old. Kept betas, goldfish. I had one or two Oscars. Jewelfish I had, and I've been trying to find the jewelfish back since I had one and haven't found the right one that I had.
Okay.
The one I had was orange on top, blue in the middle, and kind of a greenish color underneath.
Okay, okay.
And I haven't been able to find that color around.
I know Danikin Aquatics. He may know. I know he had some jewels, sickles, like what I think Turkana jewels. Maybe he knows. Bob Kaler might know. All right, let me see who we got in the chat. Endless Outdoors came in first. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. We got Ricky De Hoyos. Hello, welcome in. Michelle Kinsey, thank you for your visit. Thank you, thank you. T and Aqua, man, where you been, man? What's happening? What's happening? Patty, Petite Tanks. Hello, Miss Patty. Say she's lurking. Thank you for being
Hey
here.
there, Patty. Yeah,
Casual Aquatics.
Patty, I think it's in the middle of moving right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard she was moving. I heard that. Casual Aquatics, what's going on? What's going on? Bo Tanks, welcome in, young man. Welcome in. S is in the house. Geek Boy, what's going down?
Yeah. Hey there, Joe.
The Joseph Gilbert, what's going on? Thank you for coming through. All right, all right. Updated on the chat. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much for coming through. And anybody that may be lurking, or those that will watch this later on the replay, thank you also for coming through. Everybody hit that like button, share this out on your social media so we can get, some more people in here so we can hear what Mr. RB Animals got going on. So R to the B, that's what I call them, y'all. R to the B. So what's going on, man? How was your day today?
Yeah, well, it was better than yesterday.
Man, what happened yesterday?
I had a dog that passed away. I guess she passed away during the night Thursday morning. As I found her at the foot of my bed yesterday morning when I got up.
Ooh, sad. Condolences, brother. Condolences.
Yeah, she either heat stroke or she either grieved herself to death from losing her puppies last week.
Oh, she had a litter and they all passed?
Yeah, because the lady that I rescued her from bred her with the father to the dog. So they were too close to inbred together.
Oh, for the puppies to be viable.
She's either grieved herself to death or she died of heat stroke. It was one of those two. I'm not sure exactly which one, but I'm leaning towards grieving herself to death because it was her first litter.
Okay. And you could kind of tell, huh, that she didn't really understand, what was going on as far as the puppies now.
Yeah. Usually you could tell with the new mothers because they don't exactly know what to do when they're a first time mother.
Gotcha.
Usually with first time mothers, I have to put them in a crate where they stay with the puppies because they want to run her off and not come back to the puppies for 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours. So I put them in a crate and keep them with the puppies until they get used to them. Then they can come out and they go in and out when they want to.
Okay. Man, our condolences again, though, man, on that loss. I know my wife got a little puppy over here. We've had, his name is Teeny, Yorkshire Terrier. We've had him, 11, 12 years. He's an old man. And, I don't even want to think of if he passed. Me and him, we have kind of a distant relationship. But yeah, I know if he passed, it would probably bother me to a pretty good extent.
Yeah, that's the way it is with the Chihuahua. She's 16, and me and her's got a love-hate relationship sometimes.
Let me see who else. My Fish Tank Aquatics, welcome. Lonnie Looney Tunes, welcome. Thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like button on your way in the door. All right.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just jumped over to YouTube and hit the like button.
Okay, yeah, I have a second channel. And I got it playing over on the second channel and I hit the like button. Yeah. I'm trying to get it all in. So how many puppies you got? I mean, like all together, your grown puppies, your babies.
I have over 20. Let's see. There's too many to count right now. So. I know this on the couch here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 sitting here up on the couch with me right now.
Okay.
and 3 at my feet.
Let me see. Some Sunfish Assassin. I am George. I have a fish aquarium. I have had a lot of 35 years, but the fish I have now is a character, 10-inch male bluegill, shellcracker hybrid. He ate a rain frog tonight. Wow. Okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Did I take that down? There we go. So, all together. Oh, tell everybody what it is that everybody that don't know you, tell them about your aspiration as far as your rescue goes and whatnot.
Well, my plan for the rescue is to expand out into a bigger area, maybe into other states if possible after I get it up and running right. But my plans are to get a bigger place, open a walk through exotic building where people go in and into there and play with the animals and hand feed them, take pictures with them, and probably open a reptile house and a bird building too. After I get everything up and running and organized and all that, and maybe branch out into other states.
Yeah, that'd be very cool, man. Rescues, man, they are. I mean, it's so needed, man. So needed. It's sad that so many of us, get animals and we're not. I mean, either sometimes it's not our fault, but then just other times we're just not capable, of sustaining those lives, and we don't really know it until it's too late. But I'm glad that people like you exist, man. That's willing to take them in, man, and to take care of them until you find new homes for them.
Yeah, most of these here I got because people either getting relocated that's in the military or they getting evicted from their own place and they can't take them with them. That's how I ended up with a lot of the cats too. A lot of the people that having to move brought me their cats.
But how many cats you got?
I have on 10 cats right now.
Man, how do they live together? I mean, we have the stereotype of picturing cats and dogs together.
That's the thing. That's what people don't understand with my place. All my animals gets along. The cats gets along with the dogs. And the dogs gets along with the cats. Even the cats gets along with the chickens and the duck. The cats gets along with turtles. All my animals get along with each other.
Man, that's cool because I would be afraid.
Yeah, and people's like, ain't you afraid that the dogs attack the cats? I'm like, no.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I have no trouble out of no of the animals jumping each other. Unless when it comes to feeding time, and then they want to jump each other because of the food. Even though there's 10, 20 bowls sitting around with food in it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So do you have you got birds and what was that, a moth?
Yeah, it come in when when I let the cat out, one of the cats out, the moth come in.
Hey, you're the animal whisperer, man. That's cool. You got any birds right now? Any reptiles?
I have let's see, 2 box turtles, 5 or 6. I guess what they're calling a aquatic turtle snail instead of water turtles. They're calling them aquatic turtle snail.
Got it.
I have 5 or 6 of them, and I have the birds. I have 4 chickens and 7 ducks right now, and birds. Which birds are considered as reptiles too. If you look at them,
People out the rescue.
yeah, that moth
Michelle,
was. Yeah, that moth was going to get rescued. He was going to get rescued right back out the door.
oh, Michelle says, do you try to rehome any of them?
Right now, I could take them in. I just can't rehome them without the proper paperwork.
Okay.
I have to have the proper paperwork to be able to adopt them out and get a little bit of feed from adopting them out.
So what if somebody just like showed up and said, "Hey, that's a cute puppy."
I have done that with the little ones, with the little puppies like these ones here. I have given them out to people that come and look at them. I have given them puppies instead of big dogs because little ones at this age here, they can't have their shots until they're like 9, 10 weeks old, and I usually find them homes when they're starting to eat good, which is around 7 weeks old.
Okay.
And this one here, her name's Roxanne.
Roxanne. Fish Tropics, what's going on? Sunfish Assassin, I do. My Instagram is Big Tank. And my Facebook will be under my real name, Garrett Alexander, but I have a Big Tank Hank Facebook page that's underneath that page. So yes, you can find.
Yeah, that threw me off when you sent me the message on Facebook. I'm like, what the? And then I'm like, it's on Big Tank Hank.
Yeah, no, my name's not Hank.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, who is this? I'm like, Doug.
Oh, yeah, that's why on my avatar I actually got Big Tank Hank on it. So if you just look at the picture, like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I done. I looked at the avatar. I'm like, okay, that's who it is.
Yeah,
because I know your first name. I just didn't know your last name.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you see any other Garricks out there, man, it's gonna be like from Germany or somewhere. It's like European, and it's a last name. It's a last name more than the first name. I don't know. My mother's not German, so I don't know where she got it from. But
yeah,
I'm not mad.
Yeah, well, I have German, Irish, Scottish, and American Indian in the family, and in Britain in the family.
Gotcha. Michelle Kinsey says, so do you have a place to donate?
Yeah, I have a PayPal account underneath underneath my about page on my channel. One of your mods, they could drop the link if they like.
See what mods do we have in the house? Joseph Gilbert. Could you drop that for him, Joe? A Geek Boy. Oh, they having discrepancies down there, huh?
Yeah, they're all just trying to get comfortable, and they're just stepping on each other.
And one's probably is like, I'm supposed to be close to him, not you.
Yeah, that's one thing they do. They fight over so who's going to sit closer to me, and even at night they fight over who's going to lay next to me.
Joseph says, do you have a Patreon?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to set one up. I haven't figured out how to set one up yet. might have to do a little bit of research trying to figure out how to set it up.
Right. I think I went to try to set a Patreon up one time. I think I got into it pretty good. I may have actually finished setting it up. The whole platform was just confusing to me. There was some language and lingo and stuff that looked kind of cryptic to me. And I was like, man, I don't know how to understand it, so I just left it alone.
Yeah.
Seems pretty popular. I might need to look back into it myself.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that has it.
So you got a update on the place you was looking at to move to?
Well, the first place I looked at, time I got the improvement for the loan, the lady sold the property out from underneath me, and knew that I wanted it because right behind where the house is, up on the hill, my mom and my stepdad lives right up the hill from where the house was.
Okay. I got your Sunfish Assassin when I get back over there to Facebook. I got you.
Yeah, so if I could have got that house, it would have been my place, my step grandma, and then my mom and my stepdad.
Okay.
We would have all been right there all together. But it didn't work out. And I'm hoping to go talk to this guy about 40 plus acres Monday or Tuesday. See if we could make a deal out or something.
That's cool. You'll definitely have enough room then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, doing maybe 2 acres or 3 acres this and all with dog pens, and an acre or 2 with cat pens and all that on there.
Okay. What kind of fish do you have?
I did have a beta, and he died last Wednesday. He passed away. And then over here in the tank, right here is a snail tank with a common pleco in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, just regular pond snails in there. The 55 right there. I'm going to set it up as a poison dark frogs enclosure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. The poison part, though, I'm not.
Yeah, well, if they're in captivity, they don't have the poisonous.
Oh, okay.
It's just in the
wild. Stuff that
wild.
they eat.
Yes, it's ants or some kind of beetles or something that they eat out in the wild that gives them their poisonous.
Oh, okay.
But in captivity, they don't have it.
Gotcha. Pompeii Ranch, what's going on? Did I see somebody say Zen Ginger was in the house?
Yeah, Don.
Yeah, I see Zen.
Yeah, she's in the house.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
So what other hobbies do you have?
Thanks for dropping the PayPal account, Joe. The other hobbies that I have, let's see. I'm into collecting movies. So right now, I'm trying to break the world's record of movies. I think in the record, the personal collection was 100 and some thousand movies in a personal collection.
Okay.
And right now I'm a little over 900 DVDs and VHS and that all together.
You
see, I collect comic books. I just now started back getting into collecting video games. And I collect Batman stuff.
Okay.
And
So it's what?
I just sold about $300-400 worth of books. I got rid of all my books except for a few titles that I like.
Gotcha. J Rock, what's going on? Terry, what's happening? What's happening? Rico Stan. Headed to bed, man. What you mean? I understand. I understand.
Yeah, usually I'm in
Oh.
bed by this time, but I took a 4 or 5 hour nap.
Ooh, yeah, I had 30 minutes and I'm feeling them 30 minutes. But we're gonna do this thing. So tell us about your unboxings of your movies on your channel.
Yeah, I do the series called What's in the Box, which I can show right here, which I get a monthly box, 2 monthly boxes like this from the company right there. Now I open it and there I get 10 to 12 DVDs in each box. I think the packing depends on who packs the box. They throw in 1 or 2 extra DVDs in it,
Gotcha, gotcha.
which that ain't bad. $20 for the movies a month.
No, that's not bad at all. Because
No,
like
well,
Rockstar is relatively new, and I saw that in your last box.
yeah, uh, Rockstar I think was early 2000. That's something
It's an
else.
older Rockstar. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's something I also do. I tell them what year that the movie come out, in which
Gotcha.
this box here was late 90s, early 2000s, and every one of all the movies in this box here seem to be chick flicks in the box, which it don't bother me if it is. I watch it all, cartoons, horror, all that. I watch any of it.
I gotcha, gotcha. So how many comics you got?
The comic books, I have maybe 400 comic books. Different titles: Batman comics, X-Men, and just other titles like that in different from different companies.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
hey there, Roxanne.
you basically do what's going on, Roxanne? Do like Marvel or do you do both?
Yeah,
GRB.
I do whatever catches on my eye, which that's mainly about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not picky on what comics I read, and I'm not picky on what movies I watch. Now, when it comes to video games, I'm picky about what I play.
Gotcha. All right, Joe. Ryan Thompson says, what kind of animals do you rescue right now as a whole?
Right now, this is mainly on dogs and cats right now, but I have rescued ducks, and I have rescued 1 or 2 turtles that passed away after rescuing them because they were in bad health and that. Yeah, just mainly small animals right now because
Okay.
I can't take in the big animals. Because I had one guy call me. Well, I had a couple of people call me. One wanted me to take in horses, which I didn't have place for. Another one wanted me to take a cow in, no place to put them. And then one called me, wanted me to take in 3 to 5 pigs that was 500 to 600 pounds.
Oh,
So the pigs, they might have not been here long. They would have been sitting in the freezer.
Freaky Fish Lady, what's going on? Ryan Thompson says none of the shelters want to take in anything regardless of donation size. Maybe they're like getting like assaulted with the amount of animals that's being surrendered at this point. It's probably very overwhelming.
Yeah, that's the problem around here. The shelters are getting full, and that's one reason I want to try to get my place running real good, is so I could help them out, and maybe I could talk to that shelter to become from a non-kill shelter to from a kill shelter to a non-kill shelter, to see if they switch it around.
Yeah.
If I get mine up and running, if we could do some kind of like partnership, I take in so many from them if they switch over to a non-kill shelter.
Right.
Because that's one of my goals, is to try to get the kill shelters to switch over to non-kill shelters. Try to get them all to switch over.
Food costs money. Yeah. It's just finding connections with people that will actually donate, on a regular basis when it comes to food. That's probably the hardest part.
Yeah, which out of my pocket right now, I'm spending anywhere from $300 to $400 a month just in food for them right now, out of my pocket, and I'm on a fixed income.
We can imagine.
But I may get through each month.
Casual Aquatic says, if there's one thing you could change in the hobby, what would it be and why?
Depends on what hobby he's talking about.
Probably fish hobby.
If it's fish hobby, that's a little difficult. If I could change anything, I'd go back and tell myself about the Oscars when I first started keeping them. Because when I first started keeping them, I was keeping them in a 20-gallon tank. Even when they got big, they were still in a 20-gallon tank. Because I didn't know that you had to upgrade them each time they got bigger and bigger. So they stayed in the 20-gallon tank for 6-7 years until they just passed away.
And that's one of those things, as far as like the question. I probably have a few things that I would change, but that would be one. The proper education, or not selling certain fish at all in the hobby, but definitely the proper education. I mean, to the point of, even if it means getting on the person's nerves, the store itself should have it where they want their workers to do that. Hey, this fish is going to get this size. Are you ready to upgrade? Because I mean, it's a must. It's a must. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I got banned from Petco a couple of weeks ago because one of the workers in there was trying to sell 10 Oscars to a lady that was getting a 10-gallon tank. I'm like, the 10-gallon is too small for all those Oscars. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is.
I guess she meant right now, huh?
Yeah, because they wasn't the little Oscar, the baby Oscars. They're about like that. the
No,
lady was
no.
getting, and
Well, yeah, they
the
were
lady
too.
was getting 10 of those. I'm like, they're too big for the 10-gallon. And the guy that was trying to sell them to her, is like, no, they're not too big. I went to the manager and told him what was going on. He walked over there and told him that they was too big for the 10-gallon.
Man, that was irresponsible. Panama City, welcome in. That was
Yeah,
very irresponsible.
yeah, and I went in there the other day. The manager said, by the way, I got rid of that kid because he did it the next day. He tried to do the same thing, even though the manager was right there in front of him. He said when he tried to do it the second time, so the manager let him go.
Right? Yeah, no, you can't do that, man. I mean, these fish, they don't ask to be where they are. So when we take them on, I mean, give them a good quality of life, man. Y'all pardon me. My second thing, as far as the changing some things in the hobby, there's the education and the focus should be redirected in the sense of those fish that are illegal for, for us to have or to be imported that aren't really a real issue. It's just maybe a financial thing when you're talking about bringing them across the border, as opposed to those fish that should not be in the hobby that aren't outlawed. The discrepancy is crazy, and I
Yeah,
don't understand
yeah. One fish I don't think should be in the hobby is piranhas.
it.
Yeah, I don't think they
Yeah,
should be in the hobby.
yeah, it's a roll. You're rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice. You really are. Because I mean, for the most part, in the tank, they're docile. Slow moving. Uh, have a tendency to even be uh tighter. But when it's time to feed and they get stirred up, hey,
It, yeah, you could lose a finger or a hand if you're not careful with them.
ooh, Rana.
Yeah, that's one fish I think shouldn't be in the hobby.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're responsible, that's one thing. But it's hard. It's hard to control who gets, who gets them, who don't get them, where do they get them from? Another scenario, because if they don't get them from you at your store, I mean, get them from anybody.
Yeah, yeah. There's two people I know on YouTube that has piranhas that I know of.
I think
One
James
on
Fish Room Fever. I think he has piranha.
yeah, and Coral Two. Um, I think that's how you say his channel. That lives up there in Michigan or somewhere like that. Coral Two. He does a lot of saltwater fish in that.
I don't
He was
know.
down. He was at Aquashella this year with Paul Cafaro and them.
Okay, I'm
George.
gonna have to,
His name is George.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen many Aquashella videos actually.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to see if I can find his channel real quick. Unless someone in chat um finds it before I do. Yeah. Uh, I know his first name's George, and he's got a lot of subscribers that he does.
hey Rick, have you been having problems with receiving your donations Because Michelle said she just tried to make a donation and it gave her some Chinese writing.
Uh, no, because the last donation I got was from Stephen P. Earlier this month, and it was working fine.
Coral Fish 12G.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, yeah, that's him. He's he's um he's good. He talks about saltwater and that, and he's actually pretty good YouTuber. I'd like to try to get him on my channel one night, but I doubt he'll come up on my channel.
Well, you just never know, man. I'm telling you, I thought like that for a while, and then I was just like, hey, just ask. And there were so many people, man, that it's like, yes, most definitely, that surprised me.
Yeah, when I first started watching the fish tuber, I found on Vinny first, and then Ohio Fish Rescue. Then I found George. Then after him, I found Paul, and then I found Fanatic. Then SC Fish Keeping I found, and then I just found everyone else after that.
Okay. Jenny Lynn, Priscilla, y'all welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, they're different. They're a different type of fish keeper over there on those types of. Yeah, they're a little bit different.
Yeah, George, his channel is different. Even though he talks about saltwater, he also goes in overseas to where the fish comes from and shows you the process over there, what they go through to collecting them and shipping them out and that.
Okay.
Because he spent
Petroman.
the whole pandemic last year over in Taiwan and all that. When the pandemic hit, because he couldn't come back home, so he stayed over there for a while and did a bunch of videos of different facilities that ships fish and that out.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I had a transshipper on my Saturday streams. And you'd be surprised what all goes into the collecting, the maintain, getting them coming this way, the maintaining.
Yeah, that's one thing he talks about, how much the flyers has to spend to do the shipping and all that to get it over here. And he says it's not cheap to do it all.
No, not at all. Not at all. They have to really, really want those fish. No, it's not cheap at all.
Yeah.
So what
Petro Man,
do you have any aspirations to get you a fish room, like just your personal collection at all?
I'm clearing out my little den, which was going to be my YouTube office, which it's too hot in that room to sit in there while doing live streams and that. It's just too hot in there, so I'm just going to clear it out and make that a beta room. I'm going to have 10 to 20 10-gallon tanks on each side of the room, and then in the middle of the room, we're going to have 2 or 3 40 gallons.
Okay. So you're trying to you want to breed them possibly?
Hopefully when I get everything straightened out and and all that, breed them and sell them, and have a little extra money coming in um, during the month. This when I get it all set up, I have to figure out how to ship them and all that.
Well, better ship pretty easy compared to most fish. Well, easier simply because of the way that they take in oxygen. They can actually, being that they're labyrinth fish, can actually breathe
Yeah,
um, air like we do.
yeah. If when I do my shipping, I want to do mine a little different. I don't want to use bags to ship the fish in. I want to do some kind of container or something to ship them in instead of bags.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess it could work if you have smaller containers
Yeah,
because
because
larger rigid containers would cause a little more sloshing around.
yeah, the containers I'm gonna try to find maybe about that big, maybe big enough this for a beta have enough room to swim around in. That won't shake them up too bad. Because with the bags, they get holes in that in it, and it would leak water out and that with
Yeah,
the
that's one of the things we run into now. Stephen P. Aquatics. Aquatics is how do you say it? You got some irony in that. So, where do you see where do you see yourself in 5 years?
well, in 5 years, I'm hoping to have a new a bigger place in 5 years and have a good have the proper paperwork and all that in 5 years, and hopefully have a business partner too about that around that time
Yeah, that can
to help
always help.
out because I'm doing everything by myself right now.
Lazarus, the fish boy. Welcome in, little brother. Welcome in.
And yeah, it's just just have a bigger place in 5 years, and
Okay, okay.
hopefully more money coming in 5 years too.
Gotcha. Hey, you got any kids?
No, my let's see, my ex girlfriend that I had in high school, we was expecting, but then she ended up she ended up dying in a car wreck.
Mm.
So I lost her and the child due to a car wreck
Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that.
because he
Mm.
would because the child would have been how old? Let's see, it, the child would have been born in 2004 or 2005, so the child would have been uh, how old? I can't remember. I can't think of how old the child would have been now if they wouldn't have died. It been
Mm.
it would have been a teenager.
Man. Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for that, bro. Sorry for that.
Yeah, and that was the only girl that wanted to be with me because we was together since we was 5 6 years old. So we
Mm.
grew up together, and we was in high school. She asked me out instead of me asking her out.
Man. Yeah, bless you, bless you, bless you, brother. Bless you. Anybody have any questions? Hey, you got anything you wanna?
Mm, no, but if anybody wants to come by tomorrow night on my channel, I'm doing a test run on 2 or 3 different games I want to try out. Movie games.
Oh, like board games, like
Uh, yeah, it's like that, but it's more like it's like have you um is one of the games is like have you seen it or have not seen it. And then one of them was going to be where I take a movie and say cover the name up and hold it up like that, and they have to um guess the artwork or the name of the movie.
okay.
And then one I'm going to have where they pick. I'm going to give them 3 years, and then they have to pick that year of the movie when it come out without googling for the answers.
Oh, you got some people they speed Googler.
Yeah, I try not to use Google.
Junris Vlogs. Welcome, welcome. Michelle asked, "Do you have anything else you do for fun other than your movies?"
Video games, and I go fishing once in a while.
What game systems are you using?
And I have PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3. So I like the PlayStation and Nintendo is what I like the best.
See, I was a PlayStation guy until up 2.5 years ago when I started this fish thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like I'm doing now because I played Madden football for years. Every year.
yeah, yeah. That's what my dad plays is Madden. That's what me and him did a trade. He sent me his PlayStation 3 and all the games and that to it. I sent him my Xbox 360 and all the games. So we switched game systems.
Thank you for coming through, Jess. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Our
Hey there,
support is
Jess.
wonderful. Pompey says, "What's your favorite holiday?"
It used to be Christmas, but since my aunt passed away, my family don't celebrate Christmas now. Uh, so it's hard to say what's that's my favorite holiday is. Hmm.
I'm trying to think. Would I have a favorite holiday? I like the seasons per se. You know what's going on, the type of climate, but
Yeah,
just outright, uh, just holiday itself for my family. If I'm gonna speak on the climate, the season, and how it makes me feel, I guess it would have to be the Christmas holidays when it comes to family. But Thanksgiving is cool.
yeah. It would
Um,
have to be the Thanksgiving for me. I would have to say because the fall, because I like fall and I like winter. It's this summer and spring. I don't care too much for.
yeah, yeah, I'm all about the 70, low 70s. Here in Texas, I'm all about the low 70s.
Yeah, I can't do this heat because with this heat,
I
it
mean, I
messes with my asthma, and the spring messes with my allergies.
uh, so a
So,
season, I guess I'd have to say Halloween too. 'Cause, yeah, at the end of October is wonderful weather.
yeah, yeah, I got a
Susan,
yeah, I
welcome
got a
in,
funny
ma'am.
story. Yeah, I got a funny story about Halloween one year. Let's see, I was, let's see, 8 or 9 years old. Me and my brothers walked up to a house. I wasn't paying attention to the guy with the candy on bucket. I was more towards the two bunnies he had sitting on the porch. I was sitting there playing with the bunnies, and he looked at me like, "You can have them, take them." My dad's like, "No," nah. And I had a fit to take the rabbits home, so I went home early on Halloween with the two rabbits while my brothers stayed out trick or treating.
Mm. So he was rescuing already.
Yeah, I was done with getting candy after I got the rabbits.
Those were your treats.
Yeah, because I was sitting there playing with them. He's like, "Oh, they'll bite you." I opened the door, put my hand in there, and started petting them. The guy, his mouth dropped open like he couldn't believe that they wasn't attacking me.
Yeah, he didn't know he had the pet whisperer right there with him. He didn't know.
Yeah, my dad looked at the guy and said, "He's good with animals."
Pompey says, "What's your favorite dog? Favorite type of dog?"
My favorite dog? Well, the one dog that I really, really like is the Alaskan Husky. That's my dream dog. If I ever get one to come through the rescue, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like the Malamute, which is basically like a big bone version of the Husky.
Yeah, my mom wants a husky, but it ain't the Alaskan Husky. Uh, shoot, I can't think of what she said. The husky that she wanted, Siberian Husky, is what she wants.
Gotcha. And I think Siberians are bigger than Alaskan Huskies
Uh,
also.
they're a little bit bigger, but that's what my mom wanted. My mom said, "You ever get one of those in, give me a call and I'll come and pick them up."
The
Which
casual,
she's got one of the dogs that was rescued because since she was in family, she was able to get one for nothing. And now that dog spoiled, it gets ice cream when it wants to, it goes on road trips and all that.
man.
He spent the last 6, 7 years driving around the country with my stepdad and mom in a big truck.
Right. Well, Stephen P, I see him down here in Texas quite a bit. Um, so I mean, I guess they do real well inside. But yeah, I see them quite a bit down this way now.
Yeah, with the Huskies, they would have to be kept inside a lot, almost like the boxers or bulldogs and that's like that has trouble breathing. They stay inside a lot.
Yeah, dogs with brachiocephalic nose. That's the pushed in face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
a bully breed fella myself. All bull. Well, no, let me rephrase that. Not the English bulldog. No, I'm not an English bulldog fan, but the athletic built dog with bulldog blood. Those dogs.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you watch Blake Animal Exotic Animal Ranch.
Yeah,
He breeds bullies.
bullies. Yeah,
Yeah, he breeds them and he keeps his inside of a garage that stays air conditioned all year round.
yeah. You have to because the bullies his are would be considered exotics. Um,
Yeah,
the original bully when the breed was actually made was more pit bull like. So it had good movement, good joint structure. It breathed very well because it was a action breed, and not meaning just the fighting that people unfortunately used them for, but I mean you can use them for any type of active. activity. But when they start doing the making the bullies and going more towards the actual bulldog um, stylings, the breathing became an issue. The breathing became an issue, and it even shortened the life of that type of dog. That's crazy. You know, you're used to having a dog that might live 13, 14 years, you know, whereas
Yeah,
bullies' lifespan, it's like maybe 5 years, and that's very sad.
that's a problem with a lot of these animals that people are trying to crossbreed with different two different types of dogs or cats. Is shorten their lifespans down a lot.
Cats say we need a little camera time and some mic time.
Yeah, yeah, he's ready to go back outside. He only comes in long enough to eat dinner, and he's ready to go back out.
Oh, okay. So he's got you trained.
Yeah, he's one of the rescues from 2019.
Okay, okay. Well, he must know what time, you know, how long we do the live stream because we hit the hour mark. So he was right on time.
Yeah,
So I
that's
want to
about how
thank you,
long he's.
brother.
Yeah, that's about how long he stays in. Is about an hour, hour and a half.
Okay. Yeah, I want to thank you, brother, for coming in, man. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Um,
Thanks for having
keep
me.
us most definitely and keep us updated on land acquisitions, changes in, you know, getting the ball rolling, you know, on the upgrade. You know, just stay in touch, man. Because I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check out. I saved some of your live streams, the last ones, you know, because I was saying once you started doing your unboxings on the live stream and not the video, I've been missing them. So I'm gonna watch them when I get off. When I get off here.
okay. Yeah, people seem to be enjoying the unboxing videos. I'm hoping to go live next month if I go to a expo next month. I'm going to a movie expo.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, next month if they don't cancel it, because they're talking
Gotcha.
about canceling it, but I don't know if they will or not.
Yeah,
I
it's
would
starting to look a
know.
little looking a little crazy again out there.
Yeah, I would know next month when I get there. If they cancel it, I'm just gonna go to a store that's called Ed McKay's and sell them what movies I was gonna go up and trade in the expo, sell them to them, turn around and use that money and at their store and get some more movies or whatever.
Okay.
I might go live from there if I do.
Yeah, please do. Please do, because that'll be something that'll change the pace, man. That'll be something different for us to check out. And on next week, we're gonna have Father Fish. Because I had him scheduled maybe about a month ago, but I got sick. I got sick, you know, that's not normal for me to miss a live stream. So
Yeah,
um
I try to catch your own live stream. Usually, I'm in bed by then when you're coming on. I
yeah,
got a few of live streams here and there. Might have to
that's cool.
take a. I might have to take a nap like I did earlier to catch on Father Fish because I like Father Fish.
Yeah, Father Fish say he says I'm old. I don't have nothing to do but stay up. So he's gonna be ready. He said he's gonna be ready.
Yeah,
But yeah, we're gonna have Father Fish on next week. And y'all come through, sit down with us and chill and take in some of this wealth of knowledge that you're gonna have coming your way. Tell somebody you love them and take care of those fish. We out. Hey.
yeah.